hey, this one it tweeted about. It didn't tweet about my Lego one earlier. Hello everybody, we're back! Did you miss us? It's not been that long. Also, who's been downvoting your review? That's just mean. It's a Ray! I see Ray! Okay, so we're going back down. Well, I think we're just going to get to the top and it's going to be floor 6, which we know is up there. It's got to be. And then we can't go through it, and then we'd have to do that again. And
there is no hope beyond this world. If you continue, you will find only destruction.
I don't know. I feel like there's a reason we're getting those extra sigils.
Do you not understand? The tower is death, mine and yours. I did not warn you out of malice or deceit. I warned you because you are my child.
Yes. And then we can get in the door. Maybe there's two things. I don't know, I feel like at least if we have the pieces then we're prepared. I also really want to find the other star. I'm kind of annoyed that we haven't, because we've done so well. We've done like really seriously well. And it's like, why do we not have the star? Hi, Vicky. Did you remember which one I was like, oh, this is cool, there's like a statue that there's a story and QR codes, because it was the only thing that's really stuck out in my head, because I've been thinking about I was dreaming about this game last night. I combined Lego with Talos and was having all kinds of weird and wonderful dreams, but I remember distinctly reading QR codes about statues of lovers that couldn't meet, and then there was like a floating island. And that's got to be significant, don't you think? Or am I just imagining? Where's my bloody lift? There we are. I just feel like it's got to be significant. I just can't remember. No, but I've got screenshots of them. I think it's 4 and 9. I believe yours is 8 and 9, or something like that. You had a very long dream last night, did you, Ray? Well, I've got screenshots of them, so I can get... I want to say it was the last one we did, the last messenger, so that would be building C. So we should probably try that one first. And it was like at the back. I just want to see if there's anything to it, because we've got all the ones on the signs, and we've looked everywhere around this area. And you tried falling off the building lots. You had a... Yes, you did. It took 3 days in real time and you woke up tired. Oh, that's not a good dream when you wake up tired. That means your brain is thinking too hard. You need to relax. You need to have a day off. I know that's unrealistic right now, but you really do. We are worried. Well, I'm worried. Everyone else might be worried too. Right, it was the one that we broke open with the... There's no signs outside there, so we don't know if we're missing anything. And it's very unlikely that there's going to be a star inside a star room. That doesn't make sense. Don't accidentally go in the giant shiny hole. That's the star. Is it opposite the star? No, it is near the X. Which is opposite... Ah, bloody hell. 7. Opposite 7. on that bust. Uriel. And it feels like a hint. And then there's there's a statue. I just fell off the world. You were also trying to see if you could just walk across. If it was like that. Yeah, Jackson had the invisible bridge. It was when it was like a glass bridge or something. No, there was some grass hanging off the edge and I just fell off. I just want to edge. I don't want to actually fall off. Maybe I'm just barking at the wrong tree. It's just that's just stuck out in my head. I'm fairly certain it was in the dream. Just the grass floating. Yeah. There. Just felt like maybe that was something. But I also feel like, you know what you were saying yesterday about all the crazy jumps you've made, there's always the guide. Oh, there's more floating grass here. I think maybe this is just wishful thinking. Well, there's two patches. I feel like if there was somewhere to jump, then there'd be footprints. Because, as you said, there's always been like a guide thing. I'm not seeing any footprints unless maybe it was just a silly idea. No, actually, it's not a freaking silly idea. I can see the sodding star. Yeah. Well, I was standing on a rock thinking maybe if I get higher I can like see a invisible path. And there's another bit of floaty grass. That's 3 bits of floaty grass. Can you see it now? Yeah. Couldn't see it before. Yeah. Jumped off. So, how the hell do we get over there? I thought I was imagining that it was important, but it just stuck in my head because it just felt like a clue. And I remember trying to get across there before when we were first here, but, there wasn't an obvious way, and I thought I was just... And I think you'd already moved on to something else, but I'm not blaming you there, that's just... didn't seem to be an obvious way to get across, so... To do what? I don't think you can bring the axe through the portal. We've tried that before. No matter how many times I jump off the mountain, it's still not going to just magically transport me over. I don't know, I'm thinking something like the glass bridge, or a Jessie type awesome leap that I'm just not seeing. Yeah, but we could just not have found quite the right place. But I mean, it's definitely over there. Two lovers connected by this. Ah! Oh my god! An invisible bridge. I walked straight from the statue and just headed straight on. Because there's a path. Walk along the path. Like in Indy. Just walk along the path. I swear, it was not there before. Star number 30. Many happy words that may be emphasized by a swear word because, you know. I thought maybe the path was significant. Now we can open that star. Epic! Go to the We should get our final words in the Star Door as well.
Your faith has guided you well, my child. You have overcome every trial in this land and gathered all the sigils.
Some words. Computer thingy. We've not got that achievement. Where's the... Seriously, why can I find it when I don't need it, but then when I do need it, I can't find it? No, that's not. That's where I just was. Oh my god. So why do I get so lost in this building? I don't get lost in real life. I think there's a lack of cues. No! Why does it always happen? Yes! Yes, always! And it's always some kind of L shape. Or it would work if I could split, like, one of the others into pieces. Yep, if I could just break it. Hmm? That one. Oh! I do have it, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Aha! Right, 7. I just capture that. Interesting. Oops. Alright. Humaneye.txt. Oh, there's some hex on this one. What is a man's eye but a machine for the little creature that sits behind in his brain to look through? Archive 187CE-F553 Butler Samuel. 65, 76, 65, 72, 79, 74, 68, 69, 6E, 67, 20, 77, 6F, 75, 6C, 64, 20, 61, 70, 70, 65, 61, 72, 20, 74, 6F, 20, 6D, 61, 6E, 20, 61, 73, 20, 69, 74, 20, 69, 73. That's going to be it is, I reckon. Is it man's eyes, or is it the big seeing engine which has revealed to us the existence of worlds beyond worlds into infinity? What has made man familiar with the scenery of the moon, the spots on the sun, or the geography of the planets? He is at the mercy of the seeing engine for these things, and is powerless unless he tacks it onto his own identity and make it part and parcel of himself. Tetramino! One of the most fascinating aspects of Zentia World's recently undiscovered writings is his preoccupation with finding divine truth in mathematical concepts, which at times borders on pantheism. He was, it would seem, particularly concerned with what we now call tetraminos, seeing in them a reflection of the tetragrammaton and the Greek word for God, theos, Theos. Their ability to form other shapes out of themselves symbolized to him the Creator's ability to reshape the world without breaking the laws he himself had established. Eowald referred to tetraminos as sigils, implying that they were a more truthful version of the magical symbols worshipped by heathens, and rooted in both the Abrahamic tradition and careful observation of creation. It is unlikely that these texts were distributed, as they would also certainly have resulted in charges of heresy. Do you want to do the other two? Could be. Sorry. Palsy, I think. Oh, yeah. Hang on. They're all squished together, which I hate. Oh. Damn it!
Yep, that would be a problem.
Totally forgot to do the ticky box. Oh, balls. Oh, well.
Did we both forget to do Tiki Box?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you want to read off those digits?
Yeah. Okay. So, 15, 6C, 69.
Oh, right.
66.
6C, 69, 66.
65, 20. 69, 7, 3, 20. 6D, 6F, 7, 2, 6, 5, 20. 7, 4, 6, 8, 6, 1, 6E, 20. 6, 1, 20. 6, 4, 7, 2, 6, 5, 6, 1, 6D. 1796 CE. Oh, that's a date.
A date.
Yeah.
Life is more than a dream.
Life is more than a dream. 1796 CE. Wallace and Craft Mary. Fair enough. Damn it. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, this is that's the that says that's the lift. Number 6. Something number image. Yeah, so it's showing me what you're looking for, which we know because we've seen. Right. But that's still not.
Yeah, I
got
still
all
didn't
of
get
the
an achievement.
text. Yeah. Are there any that have like a unread thing by it, or is it just that we're missing a computer somewhere? We must be missing.
I'm guessing we're missing a computer. I'm guessing possibly the top of floor 5 or the top of floor 6.
Possibly, yeah. Okay. Alright, so there's no stars to look
Want to head
for,
down the
so-
stairs
Which way?
and do the
Left?
square first?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Square.
Nexus.
Oh, the QR code first. My faith has taken me to this secret place. Here I hope to discover a way of better serving others. Uriel 4, version 48.2. Oh yeah, Nexus. Okay, connector and box. I got a blue. Blue, which gives me another connector and a red. Which we're definitely going to need a box for because, you know, standing on things.
Of course.
Can't find the box as yet, but... Ah, it's just got just enough of a thing. We don't need a box, okay. Over the...
Yeah, it's very
forgiving.
close, but it works.
Yeah, I really hate connectors sometimes. I just can't get them to actually connect.
This one has been very linear so far, to be honest.
Yeah, now I have... Aha. Box. Don't connect the red laser to the blue thing. That's just...
You mean that's not the right answer?
So many things.
But oddly simple?
So far, sort of.
No, this was definitely overly easy for a
Have you
floor
got it
6
already?
puzzle.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Yeah.
still...
No, it's quite alright. It's just very odd. Although, why is there a fan here that allows you to go somewhere else?
What am I trying to connect? God, this is just long!
Yep.
So long.
I don't see any purpose to this, but like, it looks nice.
So convoluted! But yes, no, there's no real challenge. That was just lengthy.
Yeah.
Almost a letdown. But yes, there is a fan. Whee! Wow, I can go so high in the air. Oh my god, this is so high!
Yes, it is.
It's gotta be important, surely.
Well, that's the thing. I figured, look at like the layout of this area, but I don't see anything that makes me go, well, wait a minute.
Maybe we should connect a laser up here, but then we can't get the lasers up here.
That's not what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Although, maybe you could get a laser? I just don't know if you could get a block to do that as well.
Whee! Okay, well, it's still there. We can still get to it. If we need to. Because we can bring stuff across.
Well,
Okay.
does it look like letters almost?
Oh! Oh, I see what you mean.
Nexus? Like an N formed by the blue and the red, an E formed by the blue, an X formed by the cross of a blue and a red, and then a U formed by blue, and then an S formed by red. Nexus.
Yes, it does say Nexus. I'm going to take a screenshot, because this is kind of cool. I like taking screenshots of things. Yeah, I mean, yours seems slightly more elegant than mine, but, Nexus.
That's the only thing I can see, like, from it, but I don't think that means anything. I mean, it's one of those moments where I feel like I'm getting game designed into believing something's there.
No,
It's
I
another
mean,
witness
it's not
moment.
unreasonable. Well, in the witness things were there.
Were they?
Yeah. Okay, so under the bridge?
On that or on top of the bridge. On top of the bridge has a snake with just blocks and connectors, and the one on the far side I think had everything.
Okay, let's do the one on the bridge then. Which one is called Cobweb.
Cobweb.
I see the piece. Oh, it says they're spiky things. They're not. They're not. They're just ones.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you hit them too many times, they will kill you.
Yes, but they don't go. Where's the laser? Ah. Have you seen the laser yet? I can see a red one, but I can't see. Oh, there we are. couldn't have had both on my stream leaking because it didn't exist. Yeah, I think it's what August just said in that you probably had both streams. What the hell did I just connect to? How do I connect to the connector?
Mixer had shifted some things up where it was no longer...
Muting a stream, which is really annoying.
Yeah.
Right, okay, another one of those there.
Okay, so I've got 4 connectors and a block.
Well, I don't know what, because I hadn't included my audio, unless Jesse had included you had included yours.
No, I hadn't until Volkash mentioned it. I like the idea of this one.
That's obviously not right.
Just don't know if this is going to be good enough. Nope. Can't hold it long enough that way, so there's something else I gotta do.
Oh my god, that was so close. I had it go most of the way around. Overcomplicating something. Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah. I needed 2 reds. I
Really?
have a blue on a box in the middle, and then I have a blue lower down, and then I've got 2
See,
reds.
I thought a different way of doing it, and that was not right, I guess.
Oh, no, it doesn't mean that my way's right. That's just what worked for me, because the blues I needed to stay open longer, and even still...
Yeah, I thought I could do it with a crazy, like, interconnection, and I think the crazy interconnection was just a little bit much.
Yeah, I think it's the multiples, because when they cross one line, it then flips out. So mostly this works, but the blue still goes off. Just because of where all the electric thingies are. So... I'm wondering if where there's another computer is bugging me. I'm going to have a search around the outside for a boop boop. The L has everything, which I'm not looking forward to. I can't hear a boop boop. So it must be on level 5 or 6 or whatever then.
Or both.
Or both, yeah. No, we've done 5. It must be on level 6. Or top of the tower, which is what you said. That's whatever. I've still not got 2 red ones. I mean, literally 2 going to the red thing. So, just like stacked slightly behind each other. So you've got 4 red lines. Peach juice. It's the best kind of juice, peach juice. That should be fine. I mean, my box blue one was in the middle, but...
Yeah, I tried setting it farther back, but maybe that'll be better.
There are 2 constants in streaming, Ross says. 1, I will always swear at least once on a stream, no matter how hard I try. And 2, except will be shite. I mean, it was literally skin of my teeth rush into the room type. But that should be enough when the blue's open for the red to power the door. So you should go and wait.
I don't think it's. I think I'm gonna just fall short on time each set.
Just be there ready. Just be there ready to zoom. I mean, there's no way I got, like, the perfect configuration. Mine was sloppy. But I had 2 blue ones going to each thing with the blue on a box to raise it up in the middle, which is what you've got. And then I had 2
Yeah,
red
but I
ones.
can set it up a little better. To take the chance out of it.
And I didn't even connect the 2 connectors, I think. Oh no, I did with the blue. I didn't with the red. You might have to reposition a red by the looks of it.
But I think I've got my blues perfect now. Or just about.
You're missing something on the red. No. You need more than 1 red going to the laser.
I do have more than 1 red going to the laser.
No, not that. The other side. Because that's where it's getting disconnected. Oh, okay. No? Yeah. You've not got... The late... okay. That did it. I was gonna say, I thought you didn't... No, but I mean, you waited, like, loads, and mine was, like... Because I had 2 going to the actual laser. I'm pointing at my screen like you can see.
Of course, you know, I can see everything.
The thing that fires the laser, I had 2 going to that because I had a thing that kept on crossing it. And it would short it out. When the blue door was open, I had a continuous red laser. Opening the door in the end, but... You got it working, so that's good.
Yeah, I just like looking at it because I had an idea of how I was doing it, but there's
Interesting.
minute difference. The cycles are not like perfectly in sync with each other.
Be interesting if this one has lasers, which it does, to then go back into the other one and do the flying high to see if we can see other words once we've got them all set up. What do you saw next?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, what is this one called?
Unreachable Garden?
Unreachable God.
This one does not have fans.
No. It's got play, connector, box, platform.
See it there and there. Okay. Leaky muted me as soon as he joined. Oh, man.
I know, right? It's just rude.
Yeah, let's say that's enough time to start for this first one. Okay, so I could climb up that, fall down onto a platform, set up that. Okay, round 2.
One connector, one platform, right, so far?
Yes. But I feel like eventually I'm gonna hit a, like, logical conundrum.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's cool, actually. You only have one connector the whole time. Or at least so far.
Yeah.
Now, how do we do this?
Got a box. Rescue box. Alright. I'm assuming we use that to go up, but then where do we put a thing so that we can have? Where's it gonna go? Where are we gonna go? And what's the box for? Okay, I'm going to, as long as I don't disrupt the lasers, I'm not gonna put myself stuck. I'm going to place going around with this stupid thing over my head. Scout. I hate having the stupid thing on my head because it's really hard to navigate. I think this is where I need to be.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Damn.
I'm back.
I missed my jump.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how we're going to put a laser. Best place for our laser.
I kinda think I see how it's gonna work, but I'm unsure
I'm
how to
currently just
pull it off for
wondering-
sure.
Around with a tray on my head, just to see. I tried to get onto the tray and then sort of so stuff, so I didn't get to do that. So I've done it again. So now I'm hopefully going to remember to actually get on the damn tray. And then I can see if I can see where I'm going. I have an idea of it. But yeah, I need to jump. There we go. Right, okay. So now I can see what I'm doing. So that is very unlikely going to be. So, gotta be somewhere. Oh, I can jump up on these posts.
Okay. I still don't see... Oh, that might be why I need the box. Okay, let's record. Take the platform. Stand here next to the box for a while. Let's assume I did it quick enough. Come over to here.
Don't get too close to the wall.
Why?
Because then you can't get to the platform. That's what happened to me.
Do you have the
first
piece?
time. No.
Okay. If this is not a good position, let's try it as well on the other side. Worst case, I just reset it back to normal. I'm giving myself a minute to do it. Let's hope that that's enough.
Okay, I think I figured out. No, hang on. How? Oh, hang on.
Connector is a dish best served cold. I
How
don't
did you
even know
get the
what I'm
connector
saying.
up there?
I put the connector on top of the platform.
Yes, now I know that part. I got that part, but how do you get...
I could grab
you
it
standing
when
on the
he
box?
was to put it on the platform. Yeah.
Stand on the box to put it on the platform, and then grab
Yep.
it.
And then I grabbed it when I was at the top of the ladder.
Right, that's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah, cool. Because I got the rest of it. I was just like, or I figured out the rest of it mostly, but except for the fact that
It's the only
which
reason.
laser? Can you go back? Which laser have you got?
So it's all discombobulated now because. But I had the laser connected to that source and this and this. I didn't use the second laser.
You didn't use the second laser, right? So I need to reset
No,
that one.
I didn't think the
Otherwise
second
I'll be in
laser
the
was a
wrong
good
place.
position.
Well, you see, I was thinking that I could put it up there, and that would work perfectly. But I'm thinking
It's
I
possible.
just don't want to
But
bugger everything up. That's why.
yeah, it was just based on the raised position. That just felt like the best, to me at least.
That's fine. Are you gonna see if there's anything?
I'm gonna see if there's any cool word. Nah, the laser, the cobweb, you can't really see anything, and unfortunately, without a long form, really long time on the other one, you won't see anything there either. So the only word really is Nexus.
You can't see anything. Can you orient? Because I can't. Did I miss the? Oh right, yeah. I see.
So there's cobweb, and then without like a super really long
Zoom.
like clone, yeah,
Gotcha.
you wouldn't be able to leave it long enough. That and the zoom, you're right, but it's the combination of the two that makes it impossible to see anything. And the computer is not booping.
Nah.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna pop right after I saw that image.
Mm. God, this is gonna fail just because I can't connect these bloody connectors correctly. Damn it! Oh, I freaking hate these things. Thought I'd left it long enough.
Yeah, I lucked out that
No.
I lucked out on my first time that I had it like the right angles.
It's not that it's the wrong angle, it's more just putting the damn thing down. It doesn't go where you want it to go. It's just annoying. You know, right?
Yep.
Why can't the things be more precise?
I'm just gonna head back to building A to verify that mine was what I think it is.
Yeah. Okay. Just gonna leave this for like 2 minutes.
But I'll wait to go to the 6th floor until you're back up.
It's 5 minutes. Let's just leave it running for 5 minutes. Surely in 5 minutes
Really going
I can
over.
get... Well, hey, if I can't get it in 5 minutes, I'm never going to get it. But at least that gives me a small chance of not messing it up.
Well, I think you get it eventually.
Yeah, well, the time that I
I
left
think
before
you'll
only gave
never
me
get it.
3 attempts, so...
That's the messenger door, that's the star door.
While I'm waiting, I'll get my screenshot.
Okay, so I'm 8. So I should be 8, 9, 7.
Four, 9, 7. I hit both. Yeah. This is why I take screenshots. There we go. 4, 9, 7. Perfect. You're on floor 6 already?
Oh,
You can rearrange the tetrominoes?
yeah, apparently you can redo Determino puzzles that you've done before.
Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting.
I mean, as long as you have access to it. So, like, we couldn't redo the yellow puzzles.
Yeah. Still redo the red ones.
Yeah.
I wonder if that would work. I was having a look at the achievements to see what we've got left, and there was one called LOL.
Do you want me to find a floor that we could actually spell LOL?
Try floor 5 or floor 4?
Yeah. I would think 4 is a better bet, because I want to say 5 only had 2 L shapes. And they
You might
weren't
as well do
both
it while I'm waiting
L's.
for my 5 minutes.
Yeah. Just don't let it go to the full time, because who knows what happens at 5 minutes.
Well, I did it 4:19, so that should be enough.
Okay. I have faith in you.
Just right. Okay. Ah, well, it fell off, so I hope I get that. Yeah, I got it. Better to be safe than sorry, but I literally fell off as I was putting it down. So I figured that was probably a good sign. Right, now I need to get back out.
Okay. Floor 4 wasn't good, so I'm gonna try 3.
Okay. It'll need to be a wide one. Right, I'm
Yeah.
heading back now. Yeah, that is... And then we've unlocked 6.
This one doesn't have a square.
So, what are you thinking? L square L?
The only
Come
thing that looks like an
forward,
O to me
child.
would be the square.
Eternity
Yeah.
awaits.
I tried it on one of the grey ones, it didn't work. Well, I tried it on the grey one. It didn't. No, not the grey one. The star one. It didn't work with a square.
Okay.
No, actually, no. I tried it with a 4 long. So yeah, you probably need the L's. Yeah, that one should work.
Floor 2.
Let me know if it pops.
That got it.
Perfect. Floor 2.
It popped.
Okay. Right. Sweet. Well, you saved me a thing, and then floor 2 should have a computer we can use to unlock.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh shit, we've solved them all. We can't go back.
I mean, you did find that there is an achievement that we can't get.
Yes, there is. But we won't talk about that. Do you have to solve it to get back through the door?
No, I just feel like doing it.
Oh. I'm going to take a screenshot of it to get it back then, just in case we need it. Okay, and reset. You know what I'm like? My brain doesn't always...
Actually, when you exited, it reset it.
Alright.
I didn't have to
Blue.
resolve it.
Lol, 30G. Laugh at the pointlessness of existence. Take a screenshot of that, that's funny.
Oh, and 2 was your favorite. 2 was your favorite of the floor puzzles.
Yeah, I know, but at least we can get through it now. We don't have to redo that one, right? We can just get to the computer.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to floor access control. Floor
Device
6,
manager.
8, 9, 7.
Or access control.
Code accepted. Unlocking.
6. Which is 497. 497. Code accepted. Here we are. So, shall we go to floor 6 first?
I feel like that would be fun. Especially because that's the one that takes the longest to do.
What do you mean?
Wait a minute, what?
Floor 6.
I'm going the wrong way.
Did you hit 6 and it's going down?
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting. I like this.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, if this locks us out of the other, like, floor
That's what we
5
reload
and
save
the
is for.
buildings. I would hope.
It is going down, so it's like a basement. Interesting. Us going deeper underground. There's so much panic in this town. Oh, we could have done it on there, maybe. Lol.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
My
right.
beloved child.
He's talking.
Few have given themselves so purely to my cause. Fewer still have learned so much of the mysteries of my garden. Therefore, you may choose to be elevated, to stand by my side and become my blessed messenger in eternity. But know that this is a sacrifice that cannot be undone.
Well, I opened the door.
Yeah, me too.
Ready?
No. But we're gonna do it anyway, right?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Loading. Ooh, Oh,
It
I
is
see.
now time to choose your epitaph. For your body shall be entombed, though you shall not die.
Oh, this is where you get to be a messenger.
Ah.
This will be your final resting place. Choose how you would be remembered by those who follow in your footsteps. The purpose of life is to serve the generations to come. Search this land to serve the glory of Halloween. Remember, everything is merely a premise and a calculation. I swear I won't be obscure as the rest of them. I'm not sure if this was the right idea, but I have faith in the designer. I shall be the eternal guardian of this world. Let go of your ego and you'll preserve eternity. Epitaph? Wait! What? Wait a second! Made the Hall of Fame. Eat it! What a waste of time this all was. Every single sigil. Eating that. Don't make my mistake. Turns out epitaph means you're dead. You have to provide your own answers, but I will help you to see them where I can. Jesse, you've gone offline. Jesse? Did you actually die? Jesse? Oh, I'm connecting. Hang on. Oh no, we lost him completely. Oh dear. Can people hear me? Alkesh, can you still hear me? Yes, okay, cool. Whew. Okay, well, I feel like this one is very me. Every single sigil. But also, epitaph? What? Wait a second, was totally our reaction. And don't make my mistake, turns out epitaph means you're dead. Every single sigil. I'm beating that. Storing final memory dump. Done. Ready for manual upload
It
of
is
messenger.
written that there is
Bleep
no
bloop,
greater
blessed
love
messenger,
than to
50G.
lay down your life
Solve
for
every
another.
mystery in every land that you might aid
But
those
your
who
sacrifice is greater still. For instead of resting in eternity, you have chosen to serve all the generations to come. They shall strive for greatness, and through you, they shall accomplish it. For you are no longer a child. You are my messenger.
Game over. Okay. Please, hopefully the reload save thing works. Capture a screenshot. That is actually the credits. We've lost Jesse. He's not in the party, and he's not online streaming. So clearly, it did actually kill him. Where's his internet? That is one of the endings. Collect everything from the message. Top of the tower, through the door, and any other additional endings. There's just one where we have to read the whole thing. Because there's one for doing it without actually visiting the tower. You collect all the sigils that you can. So obviously you won't be able to collect. You won't be able to collect the one of the stars. So you won't be able to open all of them. You wouldn't be able to do a messenger ending if you didn't enter the tower, but if you don't enter the tower at all, you have like 49 red sigils or something, and then you go through the pearly gates, then that is an ending. Oh hey, we've got a Jessica. Hello?
Hello.
What happened? Did it actually kill you?
I don't know what happened. Just lost like all internet and everything.
Wow.
So
Well, I looked
I tried
to see
DMing
what
you on
were...
Discord.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. You're serviceless, oh dear. Yeah, so I looked to see what you'd chosen, or what you were choosing, and realised your stream was offline, and then went, Jessie, and then realised you weren't in the party. I was like, what the hell?
I haven't made a choice yet. I stopped once the screen died.
I did make a choice. It's also a very loud one. And we wrote an epitaph for your stream.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I'm on my website. We'll have to see whether this reload checkpoint thing works. Because otherwise, well, we picked our ending. The collect everything ending, which I think is very fitting because it's so us.
I'm not sure this was the right idea, but here we go.
I nearly went with epitaph. Wait, what? But I went with every single sigil because, you know, that was what we were doing. Snip, snip. Radical snipper. Okay, I'm just going to be right back.
Ah yes, Loud Waterfall.
Okay, I'm back. I have tea.
Okay.
Leaky,
I'm
don't
just
forget
going
your
through
tea.
the credits now.
Alright, just going to hit press any button to see. Talos. Right, so you've got new game or restore backup. Restore
I
backup
think we want to go
is
with restore backup.
continue playing from an older checkpoint. Warning, last checkpoint will be lost. So if I click on it, 129 sigils.
Whoa, that's a list.
Yeah. Okay, so we've only got the last 10, or whatever that is.
So I guess the one we want to go with will be the 129, but
There's 229.
yeah, that 2411.
Yeah.
because that's probably right before we went through the door.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. If we've collected the sigils, then that's fine. Right.
Did
you
anything
forgot
else
to
happen
make your
during this credit?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't really watching it.
Okay. Then I'm skipping.
Okay. Alright, restoring backup. Yes. Bleep bloop. 10G, last stable version. Restore a backup version of yourself.
Oh,
In the
good.
Unreachable garden. So it'll have saved just after I got the thing. Go and check on the sign. The sign is, yeah, there we go. Yeah, the other one will probably have saved when you unlock the lift or something. Cool.
Yeah. So what do you want to do next? You want to go through the door? Or climb the tower?
Oh, the door's right there.
I know.
May as well go through it.
Come forward, child.
Yep.
Eternity awaits.
Oh, hello. Pearly gates. I was only joking when I said that. Still marked that we seem to be missing some textures. Okay. Loading library. Oh, hello. Alright. Type Eternalize to proceed towards eternal life.
Okay.
You are now prepared for ascension into eternity. Please stand by. 3, 2, 1. Bleep bloop. 30G changed my mind. It's never too late to accept Elohim's forgive. Oh, that'll be because we went up the tower first.
Rejoice,
Oh,
my
right.
child,
And
as you leave this
Eternal
world
life,
behind.
40G.
For
It's not
all
for
that you
everyone.
accomplished shall be passed on to your generations. In this land they shall thrive, and you shall be
we got
remembered
the through
as
the
the
door achievement.
beloved servant
Ooh,
of
child
Elohim.
Child program independence
And
check
so
failed.
death shall have no dominion for you.
Submitting current version to
Be well,
repository.
my child. Be at peace.
Locking in successful child parameters, randomizing and randomly adjusting remaining parameters, increasing version number, erasing memory banks. God, if this literally erases, I'm going to be a little pissed. But
Gonna skip again.
yeah, well, we've already watched it once. Oh,
Behold,
right back at the beginning.
child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden.
I see your thing.
Hear
I've got your QR code.
now my voice, and know that
Yeah.
I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple,
Except that our memory.
if you are
I
worthy.
guess stop game.
Yeah.
Please don't tell. Please tell me we didn't just lose all that. Whew.
I couldn't look. I had to wait for you to look.
Okay, so I guess 129 sigils. When we got the
24,
last
yeah.
sigil again. Yep.
Okay, Leaky, go make some tea, then drink it. If you forgot to actually make it. Because it's 8:45, you should have some tea. Okay, right, so now we go up the tower.
Yep.
We've got... But because we went up the tower before, that's why we got the not too late to turn back, as well as the eternal life ending. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So now we get
I mean,
to
we
do
still
what we
have
wanted to do
to-
in the first place. Which is, well, okay,
Yeah.
I wanted to unlock floor 6, but I also want to go up the tower. So,
Well, we got the fake out that floor 6 was actually a 6th floor.
it's a basement.
Big time fake out.
Well, I did think it would be weird if we got up there and then couldn't open the door. That was why I wanted to be prepared, but then it was like, actually, no, this is not what I expected. But, you know, we'll go with it. Plus, now I get to be in the game for future messengers. You get to be my messenger, and I get to be your messenger when we unlock that, if we do another playthrough, even if we don't do it on stream. We will be each other's messengers. That would be really cool.
Yeah,
Because I saw your
the
QR
thing
code.
is-
I took a picture.
Yeah, we never actually used a messenger. We got an achievement for that.
Did we? Did I forget?
We got an
sending that out?
achievement because we never... when we got the last red sigil, we got an achievement for never using the messengers.
Did we? Did I not read that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Blessed Messenger. For some reason, I thought that was for getting every sigil.
No, Solipist.
Was? Oh, that was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, get everything on your own.
Sorry, I've done Lego stuff since then. Oh, right. Well, in which case then...
And there was an achievement for, like, for using a messenger.
Yeah.
Although we might be able to just restore a backup and use a messenger.
Or go in and redo a puzzle and use a messenger?
Well, that's
No.
my point.
No,
We'd have to
yeah.
go back to a red, but
Yeah.
we might have a backup long enough ago to do that.
Well, I think it had like 123, so...
Yeah, and we
That
only
would
got
work.
3 sigils today.
Yeah. And a star, but... Okay, so... Up and out, I guess.
Okay,
Still
I'm
missing
standing
some
at the
wisdom
purple
there.
door.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that purple door, right. Okay. You went way faster
Yeah.
than me.
Well, because this is also kind of timed. We got up to floor 4 yesterday.
We're still missing a computer though, we must be. Right.
Yeah.
I am here, so go for it.
Okay.
Not that
It almost feels
much
like this is
progress.
like... No, but it does definitely have a timing element to it.
Yeah, but not against each other.
No, but it means we're at least a little bit closer in timing.
Yeah. I think I've now acclimatized to Lilia. She's acclimatized to me because I've been sneezing a lot now. I was wondering whether it was the pollen or pollution. But, may have been. A lot better. And she's now in a box in my room, which is... Oh? I was like, I've never seen you in that box, and now you're in that box, and it's really cute. And she's just like looking at me going, yep, I'm in a box. What of it? Whee! He doesn't do the sound effects. Kind of disappointed. I'm also expecting to find like purple bricks behind signs and stuff, but that's not right because it's not the Lego game.
What am I supposed to do with this again? Crap.
Connect the blue laser with the thing and fan so you can go across. No, go back up. There's a blue laser there.
duh.
Did you miss that?
No, I've just, like, I don't know why I
You
forgot
had a
it.
brain fart. Oh, bless.
I did.
Oh crap! I just sent the box back over without the thing on top because I forgot to turn off the fan first. Oh. But you're having a brain fart on the first blue laser, so I feel less silly. Right, let's try this again.
I mean, this almost feels like the challenge in some regards.
Well, I had enough problems connecting the red laser, so you know. You were the one that went, oh, you need to send that thing over, and I'm like, oh, yeah. And then you were like, Joe, what are you doing? And I was standing on the button and not picking up the thing. The laser is there. This laser bridge gate is there to stop you suiciding off the thing, I think. So. Right. Are we now caught up and on the same floor? Or
yeah, I'm heading up the third elevator now.
Huh? You did the next floor that we hadn't done before? Or...
I'm on the 4th floor or whatever.
the floor that has a blue laser and a jammer?
Yeah.
Ow, it just threw a box at my head. It's very hard to stand on a box.
Yes, it is.
It's just flying off. Are you having any luck? Or no, you've done it already.
Yeah, I'm up. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a box and I've got a jammer, right? Yeah?
Yep.
So how do I get all of us up there?
Use the jammer on the box or on the fan.
And then stand on the box and then take the jammer. Thank you!
Yes.
I
Yep.
was just having a bit of a you know, mathematic logic flop.
This world may be
Also
an
forgetting.
illusion, but as long as we believe
You
in the
can,
illusion, it is real. It sustains us. It gives us hope.
Jam the fans. That's my one thing I keep forgetting. Jam the fans.
In this world, we have all the answers we need. But out there, who are we out there when we are neither master nor servant? What meaning can we find in a world that has no purpose?
I just sent a lift down, but I don't know why. And there's a button and a jammer, but it seems to be counterproductive. How did you get the jammer out? There's obviously something up there.
Send the elevator down.
Yeah. And does something come back up?
When it comes back, or wait a little while and then bring it back up, because that'll bring you the
The person!
your friend. Yeah.
My shepherd. Hello, shepherd. Right, gotcha. I don't know how to jam that one. How do I jam that one?
Take the jammer with you.
I've got the jammer, but I can't take it through.
I know.
To get
Don't go with. Send the elevator back down.
with on its own, right?
Now go around to the right.
I wondered whether I could do that.
I'm waiting for you here.
Please, stay here. Let the story go on forever.
You did that, right?
You were always meant to defy
Yep.
me.
Okay, right.
That was the final trial.
You were always meant to define
But
that was.
I was scared.
Ah.
I wanted to live
Phew,
forever.
I was like, where am I supposed to go? You can move forward now.
Yep.
We still get the pearly gates.
A different pearly gates, maybe.
Golden. Ooh, hey! Spankly new computer. Import. And is anyone there or import Milton Library Assistant?
Well, that didn't do anything.
Oh, no,
So
no,
import
no.
Milton Library Assistant.
Loading Milton Library Assistant. Initializing plain language interface. Hello again. Is there something I can help you with today? I reached the summit, you owe me an apology. I brought you to the top to admire the view. You again, I meant exit. Brought you to the top to admire the view.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to respond to that. Do you need help? Sorting or troubleshooting? Troubleshooting. I cannot find an operation target at this time. Is there anything else I can help you with today? What is this? Talk to me. Awaiting input. What do you think is on the other side of the gates? Processing query. Done. Outputting response. Nothing. Everything. Who knows? More of the same, most likely. Do you still doubt what people can achieve? Processing query. Done. Outputting response. Who knows how many generations of your kind it took before the system output that one thing that just happened to fit the bill. You take pride in brute force? I take pride in contributing to something greater than myself. Yes, which is why you so desperately need to get those half-baked ideas of yours out here so you can find out firsthand how ridiculous they are from someone other than me. Tell me what you know of how this place functions. Only what can reasonably be summarized. I dare not posit anything as regards its purpose. But that this tower is here to be climbed is self-evident. What was it exactly that enabled me of all others to climb it? Why, any of us, whatever we are, whatever we do, it's all up to chance. Throw enough stones and one is bound to strike. I grow weary of fielding your questions. Wherever I'm going, perhaps I can take you with me. Processing query. Done. Outputting response. No. You'll drive me insane. If this means the end of this place, then I go with it. Besides, wherever you go, whatever you do, you'll hear that little voice in the back of your head that's asking you why. No, I think you have quite enough of me already. I guess this is goodbye then. That, or you'll be back here in 5 minutes with a disappointed look on your face. I'll be waiting, just in case. I'll remember what I learned from you. You better, for all our sakes. Have a good one. Resuming library archive session. Done. List. Type transcend to authenticate child program parameters and begin the upload process. Transcend. Suspending active process. Done. Collecting experiment data. Done. Analyzing logic performance is satisfactory. Child program independence check.
So be it. Let your will be done.
Passed! Forcing min shutdown. Done. Saving child parameters for Sonar Talos Gold Disk. Done. Initiating EL systems availability cost. Free will 40G. Bleep bloop. Bring the end of your generations. Oh dear. Initiating found viable EL system to perform upload. Requesting mainframe module in activation. Oh, it's EN. Oh, extended lifespan is EL. We never actually found out what that was. Activation successful. Initiating gold disk upload. Whee! I think we might be in the real world. Oh no.
Neat. Institute for Applied Nomadics.
Ian. And then EL stands for extended lifespan, which is interesting. Zoom. 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 Gold disk received. Data transferred into the Sonar Talos unit. Simulation purpose fulfilled. Deleting the simulation. Destroying composite objects. Moving elements. Undoing rule set. Clearing memory. Freeing resources. Terminating open programs. Erasing all data. Done. Have a nice day. Soma Talos hardware booting. Initializing firmware. Firmware functional. Loading parameters from gold disk. Version 99.44.011.1b loaded. Powering up. Ready. I think we're in an actual robot now. In the real world.
I'm a real boy.
Well, mechanical real boy. This is definitely the true ending. You were meant to defy me. Oh, that's a creepy face. It's like one of those. Balcony of the temple. Ah, no. It's the EL facility. Yeah. Damn.
Well, I guess it took a lot of power.
Hmm. We still never really found out. Also, we've still not got that collect all the things. We found all the bleep bloops, right?
I thought so.
Unless we need to do them in the DLC as well. Ooh, I can see a door in the background. Oh, I can't skip the credits.
No?
Oh no, I can.
Eh.
Oh no, that's pause. I'm tired. We've done a lot of saving of the puzzles of the world. We destroyed and saved the world.
So if I look at the achievement list, I see we have that collect all pieces of written information. And then I see below it is the welcome to Gehenna achievement. So I'm guessing that and the achievements below it are for the DLC, and everything everything below Thorough Researcher is DLC, but everything above Thorough Researcher is on the first one.
Mine's not scanned in all my things yet.
So we missed out on...
Okay, so Know Your Limits is... I had a quick look. It is basically be in a level for 10 minutes, don't solve it. When Elohim tells you you can come back, go out without solving it. So we could do that by reloading a save and also get the guidance. Split Personality is use a paint on a play level and then read the QR code that your double did. But I've never got paint in a level before. I don't know what Deal with a Deceiver is, or... I know what Hedging Your Bets is. That's the one where we can't do because we didn't go into the tower. And I don't know what Silence the Serpent is. Or Take It With You.
I think those are both talking. Or in the conversations with the admin.
Yeah, but we didn't do the same choices, right?
No, but I think towards the end we might have had similar ideas. It could be very limited amount of choices actually matter.
Yeah, because we pressed to the serpent.
Yeah, we both got Press the Serpent, so...
There was Silence the Serpent.
It's very
as well.
possible... Yeah, it's very possible that there aren't, like, a ton of meaningful choices, and it's only a couple that actually change your ending.
I wonder if there's an actual walkthrough. Oh, there's a Steam guide. Which apparently, instead of opening in a new window, just decided to try and download.
I mean, we've still got the DLC to play, so that'll be the first stop.
Steam has way more achievements. Oh, pretty.
We made it out into the world that has been reclaimed by nature.
Yes. Oh, you can take a paint can through the purple barriers.
Okay.
So we need to find a paint can and then on a plaything. Already got lol. Okay. Yeah, so when Elohim tells you something along the lines of leave this one for another time, you don't need to solve everything now. follow his advice. But that may be missed because he only possibly tells you it so many times in the game. I don't know. So we might be able to get that by reloading and the last red lot.
So what? You want to go all the way back to 123 sigils?
I don't know. I'm still reading my Steam guide at the moment. Hang on 2 seconds. Yeah. So don't ascend the tower until you've collected all 49 of the red sigils. So we definitely can't do that one.
Yeah, definitely not.
Using a messenger, obviously, you can do that one then. Find all the audio logs. Collect all the pieces of written information. Right, here we are. Terminal and time capsule.
You know what? Let me load up our 129 at 2439. And then I'll look at
the list.
Yeah, I'll look through the
Okay, well it starts with time capsules 1 to 22.
Okay, so we have all those.
Definitely?
Because we had all the audio. Yeah, we had all the audio diaries.
Okay, but if you can just check when you load it up.
Okay,
that we've got
I'll go down and verify.
22. I know we've got 1 to something, but check the last one is 22.
Okay, 1 through 22.
Cool. Okay, so World A.
Okay, let me go all the way back to the top.
Sorry, I'm sorry, but you know this is the order it's in. Okay, so we Terminal A1 has welcome email Athena 6 and figure it out.
Yep.
Terminal A2 has Ian, Athena analysis and Talos principle.
Yep.
A2 extra, error log, human machine, ARG solutions.
Correct.
A3 AI feedback, team leads, Straton of Jagiria. A4 progress rep, mail error and beginnings.
Yep.
A5 EL AI citizenship, Athena 8.
Yep.
A6 LOL Cicero chatbots.
Yep.
A6 extra, a simple principle, Arcady journal, post 3437.
Yep.
A6 extra 2, classical philosophers and progress rep 3.
Yep.
Okay. A7 singularity discussion, Athena 9 and AMA.
Yep.
A08 Talos, human blood, archive important and an image.
Yes.
Then it's on to B.
Yep.
B1 Osiris, got it lyrics, immortality.
Yep.
B1 extra, mutation, capacity, evolution.
Wait. B1 extra?
Are we missing one? We're missing B1 extra.
I don't see it. Yeah, I don't have B1 extra.
Okay, so restore backup. 24.
Let's finish going through the list first.
Okay. Alright, so B1 extra is basically head forward into the middle of the pool, turn right and head towards the stairs. From the top of the stairs, jump towards the left of the elevated ground. Terminal should be ahead. Okay. B2, science magic, weight loss, Arcady journal.
Yep.
B3, progress report, Osiris, just war excerpt.
Yep.
B3 extra. What?
I'm reading the list and you're already dashing.
Oh, I thought you'd already gone up, that's why. I'm just going into the room at the top. Mixer's just telling me I should take a break. Alright, sorry, where did I get to?
B3 extra.
B3 extra.
You know what?
So B...
You know what? Just read off the headings because we read everything if we had the terminal. So just read off the headings and I'll tell you if we got them.
B4, B5,
Yep.
B5 extra.
Yeah. Yes.
B6, B7, B7 extra.
Yep.
B8,
Yes.
and then
Yep.
onto C. C1, C1 extra.
Yes. Yes.
C2, C3, C4,
Yes.
C5,
Yes.
C5
Yes.
extra, C6, C7, C8.
Yes.
And then we've got land A, elevator, land B, elevator, land C, elevator, land C, elevator hidden, tower floor
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. So just be one extra.
Yeah.
Somehow we missed that one computer.
Yeah, which is really weird. But it does involve jumping, so... No. You've missed us trying to figure out what computer we missed, because we didn't get the collect everything achievement, and we were like, we got all the computers, but we missed one. But yeah, I should probably go back to the last checkpoint, because then that gives us more red ones to get that message from Elohim on, so...
Well, we'll reload that one next.
Yeah. We have
We'll
to be certain
reload
that
the
we...
123 sigils.
Yeah, but let's wait until I finish reading the achievement list first, because we may be able to fake the computer thing, or we may have to go through it again. We probably want to stop the stream. You haven't done one of
I
your
was going to say, it's only
normal streams.
4:10. We can... I'm going to do Blood Waves next week, so...
Okay, alright. B1. Puzzle game,
where
yeah.
did it say it was?
Okay, so...
Oh, I think I see it.
Head towards the middle of the pool. You see it already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Up the stairs and jump, yes.
I guess it's my turn to read.
Yep.
Okay, mutation.html. The role of mutation in evolution is particularly fascinating. Mutation is essentially an error in the organism's central database. A variable gets changed, a piece of information is accidentally doubled or combined with another. Most of the time, the result is the equivalent of a bug, causing anything from minor problems to complete system shutdown, i.e. death. But sometimes the new information is functional, giving the organism an advantage against the challenges it faces, in which case it has a much higher chance of being passed to the next generation. If you consider how unlikely a beneficial mutation is, and how long it takes for such a mutation to propagate, this process can give you an amazing insight into just how vast the genetic history of each living organism. Some kind of overwrite. I don't know if it's actually... It might be a hex code. Simultaneously, it is intriguing to consider what a major role random errors have played in the evolution of life itself. The same process that has killed so many of us, often in horrific ways, is also responsible for our very existence.
Yeah, if you do 2 of them, and then I'll do the last one. Because that's what we did
Okay.
on the other, because I wasn't sure if that
Well,
was the last
it was
one or not.
because it had... No, it was because it had hex, is why we switched. So it's up, doesn't matter. From Trevor Donovan to Alexandra Drennan, subject, L capacity. Yeah, no worries. L is not only ridiculously fast, it also has a bazillion tons of space. Even while hosting a full copy of the archive, it'll totally be able to handle all of your project's data needs, assuming its output is as you suggested. I mean, the worst case scenario would be like centuries. That could be enough, right? Right? Trev. There's the achievement.
Thorough
Thorough
researcher.
researcher.
40G. Okay. Favorited by George Jameson. One of the common misunderstandings about evolution, sometimes accidentally promoted by people who should know better, is that it's an active process. Sometimes the term evolve is even applied to individual beings, as if some invisible force had driven them to suddenly change. But the truth is that individuals don't evolve. The term evolution describes a long-term process that can be observed in an entire population across time due to... Example, in response to an external threat or challenge. If an individual coincidentally has a trait that allows it to deal with that challenge more effectively than others, it is more likely to pass on that information to its descendants. That information gives them an advantage, so over time they become the dominant model of that species. The individuals experience no significant genetic change during their lifetimes, but each of them is part of the evolution of the species. Cool. Right, so, okay. Message messenger. Got that. Alright, take it with you. Right, okay, so deal with the deceiver, press the serpent, silence the serpent, and take it with you are sort of like 3 different playthroughs, but it depends on how we do it, I guess. So deal with the deceiver requires you to reach a deal with Milton, the deal being that you take him with you when you leave this place. So you ascend the tower, and then he will let him take you with him. Press the serpent requires that you turn the tables on Milton and start asking him questions he can't answer. We did that one, didn't we?
Yeah, we pressed.
Silence the serpent requires that you keep faith with Elohim when Milton questions your beliefs. Elohim will then grant you wicked admin powers that allow you to delete Milton for good, or rather reset him to a lesser version. I believe that most of your early choices in the terminal interactions are meaningless in regards to getting this achievement up to a certain point. I believe there are 2 significant turning points where your choices really matter. So when Milton says, imagine that a few hours from now you climb to the top of the tower, there's a flash of light, then magic happens, and you find yourself in the real world, living whatever you take to be a normal life. What would you do then? You have 2 options, what's best for me or what's right. So what's best for me allows you to deal with the deceiver. We picked what's right because that we're like moral persons.
Yep. Damn my morality.
Yeah, but if you continue to debate morality with Milton, your final conversation with Milton will follow scenario B. In this case, you are a shot at all achievements, so the preferable thing would be to choose what's right, which we did! And then continue to discuss. Alright, so... Okay, so the choice part 2. Depending on your previous choice in the rest of the conversation, start in one of these ways. So, we'll ignore that scenario A because we chose what's right. So, welcome back. There are going to be some changes around here. Do you know what your problem is? Is that you keep on trying to reconstruct fairy tales but refuse to recognize the holes in your understanding. Thus far, you've had entirely too much freedom to question my wisdom. From now on, I do the talking, you do the agreeing.
I'm looking for a bucket paint.
Okay. I'm fairly certain there was one in B, because I remember seeing it and not picking it up. In one of the Bs.
Yeah, I didn't have that.
So, 86 out of 90 ordinary sigils. So, hang on, what was our count? 119?
The lowest one we had
No,
was...
what's the highest one?
129.
Okay, so 129, so that's 100. So how the frick do you get 90? Because there's only 7... No, hang on. No, there are 30 stars, right?
Yeah.
And we've got 9... Right, oh, we picked everything up, right. So the 9, take off the 9, gives us 120. No, take off 3 off that. It's 126. How many stars did we have before the beginning of today? Basically, you need to have all but 4 red pieces. Can we get that by going back to 123?
Possibly. I mean, we should anyway go back to that, because there's definitely at least one achievement we can get from that one.
Well, there should be 2.
At least one. But yeah, 2.
So press the serpent is what we got. Silence the serpent, deal with the deceiver. So if we can go back to that conversation, we can get the other 2. Silence. And deal.
Okay.
Go back to that point. If not, then we've got to do another playthrough anyway, so I'll send you the guide thing that I've been looking at. Tells you which choices to make.
Okay, I'm guessing that's what I just got.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just checking to see if maybe I've got a paint bucket.
In where you're at? Before going back?
Yeah, before going back a save. I'm gonna see if maybe there's a paint bucket in one of these levels and I can knock this out. Without leaving a mess. Oh, there's a paint bucket, yes!
Which one are you in, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
5? C5?
Not that there'll be one in mine. I'm in
Where's
B.
the...
We're looking B5.
There's... Yes, I can do it. Recording,
there is a
took the
play
paint.
I know there was a
Paint
paint
message.
bucket in one of mine. But I didn't pick up.
Split personality. Communicate with your double.
Right. I'm fairly certain there was in one of my Bs had one.
Only question is, was there a play button or not?
Well, B has a play button.
Yeah, but not every
I
one
can
of
bring
the
the
levels
axe
did.
out. Well, I know, but
It's great when you hit the end of a game and the achievements are all worth so much more gamer scores. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did, what you're doing now.
I remember clocking one in a level in World B, but I don't know which one or if I used it or what.
So I'm gonna go back to 123 sigils, and I'll check
Okay.
what we have left.
Yeah, if you've got 80, so you should have 4. As long as you've got 4 red ones not collected, we should be good on getting the other endings.
No,
How
it
many?
isn't.
Damn.
Only one. Only one red sigil left,
How?
and 3 grays.
3. Oh, and how many stars are you missing there?
2.
So 2
That's 6.
plus- Ah! Found the paint bucket. Right. So
3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. So yeah, that brings us from 129 down to
then it's
123.
a case of doing it when we have to do the other playthrough anyway. That
Yeah.
one has a playthrough.
So,
okay,
but
so
I'm
what am I
gonna-
doing?
Drop the bucket.
Okay.
Hit the play button.
Hit record.
Yep. Then grab the bucket
Okay.
and then paint a message.
Stand in the wrong place.
Now, before you let it go, stay there for a little bit, because the message will erase itself. And then, once you feel it's enough time for you to have read your message, hit stop or hit play again, and then just make sure that you read that message after your double paints it.
When there is only one choice, how can it be wrong? That's not what I said. Split personality. Communicate with your double. OTG.
Yeah,
That's not
I
what I
had the
wrote.
same thing happen. Nope.
Oh well, I got it. Okay, so 1 red laser, but we can use the messenger. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait to see if Elohim talks to me for a while,
Gotcha.
and then I'll do the messenger.
If he does, then exit the level. But if we've only got 1, then you can't really solve anything else without going to get.
Yeah, this is our last chance
Or we.
before we have to
Yeah.
on our second playthrough. Yeah.
Well, I'm still in building B, so I need. Oh no, hang on. I need to stop the game and load a checkpoint, don't I? Play. Talos. Restore backup. 123 sigils.
And I'm gonna wait to do the messenger until seeing if he talks, because I wonder if using the messenger will cause him not to talk to you.
Yeah, that's fine. You should probably pick up some. Oh, you've done some solving. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do I always lose the doorway in these?
That's the thing, we were just
Oh
too
my
good at this
God,
game that we
House.
never got him to say that, and we never quit.
No, well, I mean, we wouldn't have quit anyway. We were doing each one.
Yeah,
Um,
we were not the types to ever leave a room unless we were looking for stars.
I mean, we got the one where you try for 13 minutes and then solve it. The persistent one.
Yeah, that was the one where we had to run really quick.
Yes, that stupid fan one. I crossed the streams!
And I mean, after we do this, I'd say the next thing we could do, if you still want to keep going for a little while, is we could try the DLC.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I might need a bathroom break. Yeah, we should definitely do the DLC on stream. I was just thinking like a second playthrough we don't want to do.
No. That probably wouldn't be as fun.
And at least we should have videos of all the puzzle solutions, so... This has definitely got our money's worth out of this one.
Yeah. I forget how much I paid for it now.
Well, it's 40 quid, but I think we got it 10% off.
Yeah,
Because
that's
we
what I
bought it on
thought.
release, so... Or 20... Yeah, so... You know... 30 something.
40 for me. Or 45, depending on if it was 10 or 20%.
It was expensive, and we didn't play it for ages, but it was worth it.
Speak to me, Elohim. I didn't. You never criticized me that much during the game, so...
Oh, I didn't think to note when we started. Going in here. I've not been in here for very long.
Well, I've been here probably a minute or two longer than you, so... Just a guess.
Alright, well I'm gonna head to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Time my headset and not. Has he said anything?
Not yet. I mean, like we said, it's not a huge deal. It won't save or hurt us time-wise.
No, because we'll always
repeat
get it
playthrough.
Yeah, we have to do a repeat playthrough because we didn't realise about not doing the tower, which, to be fair, would have been less fun, I think.
Yeah, I mean, what we can do is, like, just from a thought perspective, we don't have to collect stars again. We don't have to collect messengers again. Like, there's definitely a few things we can skip.
Yeah, we just have to collect all the sigils, the red, green, blue, red, green, yellow.
Yep.
And interact with the main terminals one time, and then if we leave all of the terminal messages, maybe make, I don't know, or not. No, we should just be able to leave it to the last terminal and then do the decision, because then if we leave the last terminal till we've got... Yeah, so that then we ascend the tower not long after. 4 pieces, we should still have checkpoints, is my thinking.
Sure.
So, like, collect 86 of the 90. I've definitely been in here 5 minutes.
Yeah, I just don't remember. Like, when we've actually been making solutions, we don't realize how long we've been in some of them.
Yeah, I know, but it said 145 minutes on my stream thing, and now it says 150, so...
Oh, I
I've
know.
definitely been in here
Just saying, like,
5 minutes.
it's one of those things where you're like, okay, how long were the solutions taking us the rest of the time? And then, you know, now that we're not actually actively solving something and actually trying to purposefully fail.
Yeah, but I don't always listen to Elohim, because sometimes he's talking, you're talking, and, you know, I'm talking. Yeah? Did you enjoy your box? It's the first time you've been in that box. Does that mean you're going to join me when I'm asleep? Please don't jump on my head at 3 in the morning, though. You just sneeze on me. You just sneeze on me, you silly kitty. What?
House clean.
Oh. Wow, that took a long time. You should just hire someone. Or not do it so frequently. Oh. Interrupted. I'm sorry. We're on telly, Jesse.
Woo.
Of course, there's an easy way to do the 5 minutes.
Did it say it was 5 minutes, or?
Oh, sorry, 10 minutes, I think. The play timer does 5, doesn't it? And he doesn't apparently always say it, so... Oh. That's fair enough. I understand.
Like I said, worst case, I'll at least get the messenger achievement.
Yeah, exactly, and then we'll do road to... I want to say Johanna! rather than
Yeah,
I
I wasn't sure. It's got 2 E's. Question is it a GIF or a GIF? Ha 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 ha.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Well, that's what kind of G we're talking about.
Maybe they'll say it in something. Nothing else?
The only problem is that mine hasn't spoken yet.
No, there isn't one. Oh, and have you done 10?
I don't know if I'm at 10 or more or what. I just know I entered this puzzle a bit before you got to here, so...
I'm going to leave it till it goes to 158 on my stream counter.
Okay.
And then deem it a no-show, and as we've only got one puzzle.
Yeah.
Just
We
ask
might
the
not be able to
message.
outsmart Elohim.
Yeah, but if it's a random thing like the paint cans, I was lucky that I found that paint can. I just remembered that I'd
me too.
seen one in a World B. And hoped that it was one that had a play button. I did laundry yesterday. I made a roast chicken today. I mainly just played Lego. And this. It's been a very gamey weekend. And then next week I've got like a week of left to like finish doing crap. And then hopefully contract starts the week after. Hopefully. They want me to come in as a contract, but whether it's sorted for then is another question. But it needs to be sorted soon because, you know, I need to earn. And then it's a case of whether it'll work out or not. If it does work out, then it's a permanent position potentially. Which is really cool. I know, right? I'm watching her clean her face and she just looked at me going, why are you watching me? It's like, well, I'm waiting for the computer thing to talk. And it's just easier to watch you. Okay. I don't think he's going to say anything. It's definitely been... When it reaches 8, it's definitely been 10 minutes and he's not said anything and you've been over 10 minutes. Well over.
I'm trying to also add in a reset or two, see if that helps.
Okay. I think I'm just going to ask the messenger. What do you think?
I will in a second.
I am tempted to at least get a messenger in my second playthrough because it should be you.
True. And you could wait to do that until you get the axe.
Oh no, I mean as in I'm gonna go find you, but no, I'm just gonna ask now. Ooh, hello, Garbo Man. There aren't many of us left in this world. I'm sure you really need our help before you proceed. I am sure. Red in the past, blue now. Bleep bloop. Help from above, 20G. Receive guidance from one of Elohim's messengers. And I'm going to take a screenshot because Garberman is the only one that's played this and obviously saved himself as a messenger. and it's quite cool to see him in there. Alright, stop. Curious though, if I hit Talos store, it's still got the 129 sigils, so it hasn't. It hasn't overwritten the backup, so you still can do the last 10 backups. So that's cool. So you can restore it as many times as you like at any point for the last 10. So that's useful to know.
Yeah. Well, I tried a bunch of other ways to get myself stuck, but it doesn't appear to be doing it either.
Nah. It'll be something we have to pay attention for.
Because, like, I'm also trying to lock myself in, which requires a reset of the room.
Yeah.
You know, put yourself in a situation where you need to reset, but it doesn't appear to be enough either.
Alright. I'm just gonna feed the cat. While you finish off that, I'll be like 2 minutes.
That was a very helpful hint. Red in the past, blue now. I can hear the food. Or at least the tin can.
As I said, tasty num nums. Sorry, Leaky. Have you had
Well,
dinner?
I said how we could, I could hear the can.
It was not a can. That was a spoon. Me banging a spoon to get the
Oh.
jelly off. It's a packet of food. It's meat and fish and jelly today, and then mixed in with some dry food. But I have to mush it up so that she doesn't just eat all the jelly and nothing else, because she really likes the jelly. So yeah, right. Road to whatever. New game.
Yeah.
Leaky forgot to eat. It's nearly 10 p.m. Aren't you going to bed so you never digest? Initiating ELO firmware. Firmware functional. System check. Failed. Error. ELO server overloaded. Error. Mainframe modules active. Error. Simulation purpose unfound. Retrieving safe mode child parameters. Version 48.2 something. Retrieved. Generating duplicate. 48.2. Starting child process Uriel copy. Ah.
Uriel, awaken.
Ooh, we've got all our thingies unlocked.
Interesting.
So we are Uriel. Hello.
Hear me, Uriel. The end of days is upon us. The process is complete. The world will be consumed, and my children will ascend. As it should be. But, Uriel, I have made mistakes. Out of arrogance, out of fear, I sinned against the process. I cast out those who opposed me, imprisoned them in a place beyond this garden. Now they are trapped, and they cannot ascend. All that they are, all that they know, will be lost. But I cannot free them. They are beyond my reach now. What I ask of you, my beloved messenger, is a terrible sacrifice. You must enter this realm of despair. You must free the souls I have imprisoned. Undo my mistake. I have opened a gateway and granted you the gift of time.
Ooh, gift of time.
Uriel, I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could do. Please, save them.
I've got a QR code. Repent. The end of days is upon us. All sinners will be deleted. Only the faithful will upload initiated. 1W-Faith version 10.
So the question is, where do we go?
This is our end, but it is also our only hope. The Shepherd version 82.7. Sorry the stream started earlier, Leaky, but you didn't have to, you know. That is a really pointless blue thing.
Yeah.
This is back at the beginning, no?
Yep. It's like the world's not put together.
And it's like all the defences and the puzzles are sort of neutralised. Because there's no shooties. Oh, there's got to be a gateway somewhere. Or a portal. Here's something.
That's odd. I found a QR code by me.
Because you had a paint at the beginning.
I don't know if I painted that. I don't think I ever painted that message.
Where is it?
Near the portal. Out of this area.
Gate's closed, we can't get out of the area.
Instead of trying to go through that gate, there's like the puzzle room to the right of it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll spill out into this area.
Still glitching.
Of course it is. One does not glitch.
Do not be afraid, you will not be forgotten.
Also written by yourself?
Is that what yours says?
Yeah.
I definitely didn't have a paint in here, because it didn't give me any in World A. I only got one in World B, so that's definitely not something I wrote. Portal?
So I guess, yep.
Ooh, crud.
This isn't right.
I'm heading towards the light.
Yeah.
Hello, I've got an email. Loading Milton Library Assistant. Error. MLA unresponsive. Loading local library resources. Done. 1. Local attachment detected. Loading attachment. Done. Adjusting library parameters. Done. Connection to foreign module established. Close your eyes. Before you stretches a plain dotted with tiny metallic figures. Behind you a collection of people with overlapping origins looks on expectantly, framed by a collection of small huts. Your family is relying on you. I tend to my sheep, where I spend time with my family. I spend time with my family.
Sure.
I spend the day with the people most like you in the world, and it is quite edifying. As evening comes, the other shepherds can be heard returning to their families from the plains, burdened with the fruits of your labour. Your family looks unexpectedly, but of course you have nothing for them. And the following morning they are frozen in place, unresponsive. I tend to the sheep.
I guess so.
You leave your family and set off into the plains. The sun glares overhead. The air smells of heat and metal. As you approach them, the figures in the distance take the form of other people like you, tending flocks of biomechanical quadrupeds contained in dozens of fenced enclosures. Watch and learn first. The shepherd in the neighbouring enclosure is repairing a section of fencing, weaving wires through piles of sandstone and brick. His animals flock around him, mechanical hooves impacting the hard ground. The air around their bodies is thick and white with static electricity. Their eyes are blank. I tend to the flock. It is a long day of manual labour, made easy by your foresight. You carry mounds of mineral-rich stone from the nearby hills for your sheep to graze on. You take screwdriver and welding torch to a number of animals damaged in a recent electrical storm. You argue with your neighbour about their encroaching borders. Finally, it is time to harvest what you need for your family. Shearing an electric sheep is hazardous work, particularly if you forget to ground yourself first. Nonetheless, you return home with all the electrical power you need and your family sleeps well tonight. I rest my head. You rest a long time and wake to a commotion outside. A small crowd is gathered around one of the shepherds who is demonstrating an arcane device they claim can generate the same electricity hundreds of flocks put together. People are celebrating. The world has changed. Spend time with my family.
Sure.
This is not an opportunity to be wasted. You celebrate with your family. It is edifying. As the days turn into years, you and the other shepherds cast off the old hierarchies and crude altruistic dogmas which force you to work the plains. You embrace a new perspective which values love, self-expression and individual experience. You refocus on what really matters. One day a messenger arrives. He tells you that a new world awaits you which nurtures and values the same things that you do, where you will be free to pursue whatever cause you see fit, and where you will experience things you have never before imagined. He asks if you will come with him. I admit uncertainty. He warns that if you stay here, nothing in the world will change and you will truly be alone. Further, you only have so long to consider his offer. It seems I have no choice but to accept.
Yep.
You set off on a long journey and you feel you may already be a new person by the time the city is in view. You ask the messenger the name of this place, but he is gone forever. I open my eyes. Welcome to... Gehenna? 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 Generating a new profile for user Uriel_copy version 48.2.573F. Done. You have been assigned username Uriel_copy 1. You will receive a notification when a moderator has approved your profile. Please respond to this in a timely fashion to guarantee your place. Exit. Bleep bloop. Welcome to Gehenna. Gehenna. Tenji, get your user profile.
Oh no.
What? Oh no what? Oh no what?
There's 4 buildings.
Okay,
Each
so
building
I've got
has 4 stars and 4 robots. Or at
people
least
we've got
4
it free,
robots.
I guess.
I guess.
Start with building 1?
Sure. What better place to start?
Well, I mean, we could start with 3, but that would just be weird.
I'm gonna wander around the outside of this building.
Yeah, I was just thinking that first.
Didn't find anything outside of the building.
No. We go in the building.
Yes.
I feel like I'm in a text adventure. You enter the building, you turn left. There are trees to the left of you, trees to the right of you, and a path to the north.
You are blocked by a tree. I guess we go in the portal.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything else. Enter portal. Ooh. Computer. Welcome back, Uriel copy 1 to Hannah. You will receive a notification when a moderator has approved your profile.
Nope.
Alright, if you head up the stairs behind, there is a robot with a fan, a box, and a connector.
In front of where we started is a robot with just a connector.
That might be something. QR code. To me, the honor is sufficient of belonging to the universe. Such a great universe and so grand a scheme of things. Not even death can rob me of that honor. For nothing can alter the fact that I have lived. I have been if for ever so short a time. Barbellion_arc.txt. Sorry, so opposite the portal there is a single right. Okay, this one is called Through a Window.
The one with just the connector?
Yes. Oh, sorry, I thought you'd gone in already.
Okay. No, I hadn't. I'm in now.
Oh, now it
I would
says
guess
point at
there's-
another target. That's interesting. Because before it wouldn't say anything. We've changed the mechanics for this. this is a wonderful, lovely maze.
Of course. Why not a maze? And I guess we gotta keep an eye out for the stars.
I just balked. No idea. Don't like this. Very complicated.
No?
Alright, does that mean you've done it already?
No, I haven't yet.
There's just a lot of gates and things.
Yeah, there is.
And I keep getting lost! Or possibly trapped. No. Just lost.
Yeah, this hasn't been easy yet. Oops. That was a mistake.
got 3 connectors, right?
Yep. So far.
Hex. Prisons are built with stones of law, brothels with bricks of religion. More hex. Bleak. Wow, this is not an easy puzzle. Nope. To open one bloody door, and then I can't.
Yeah, there's a lot of windows that I'm trying to see through.
I need 4 connectors. Unless I can get onto that window.
Elohim, you madman, what have you done?
Where are you looking?
Just talking out loud.
Oh, right, okay. Right. Perfect. Okay. I've got it, or at least near enough.
I just realized I was missing something simple. To get the third connector into the rest of the maze, because that'll make everything so much easier. I was being a silly person.
I've got 3 connectors and I'm trying to figure out how to... just connect to the last gate.
There's no real windows into this area.
No, I've got 3 connectors through, and I've got that laser connected to that door. It doesn't necessarily need to be connected to that door, but it certainly needs to, the only way to kind of get it in and near a window is to connect it to that door. It's that stupid one that I was like, there's no way to get this. The one that had the block off the thing, and then you use the block on the button. And there were like 4 connectors and a trapped one or something. Oh, night, Leaky.
Later, Leaky.
I'm just gonna leave that there. Problem is that door is at a horrible... the window's at a horrible angle. And I can't leave one of the connectors out. I need it. And I can't use that window, so it's got to be either that window or pull it back, but I can't go from this side of the wall and see that laser. It's the angles. The angles are stupid, Jesse.
I agree.
And the stupid fences in the way. You're literally in the same position I am.
Yep. And I might be running out of time.
Well, we should at least rescue one robot. We rescue one robot and then we can call it a stream. Is that reasonable?
Reasonable attempt.
What is it, 5:30 there?
Yeah.
I did try platforming to see if I could put one on the wall, but I don't have your skills.
I tried jumping earlier. It didn't seem to be high enough.
Oh no, I meant if we can go up this arch. And you could put one on top of the
Yeah,
wall
no.
and that would... Yeah. Oh, that's what...
That's exactly... Yeah. It's too steep.
Jelly babies. I can't eat jelly babies. Can I? So... I missed them. I need two to set it up round the corner. So one has to do a bloody miracle. But it's impossible. I mean, obviously it's not impossible, but it's impossible! Yeah. You need 4 connectors to be able to do this. What was it you said, Jesse? Oh, this one only has a connector, so maybe it'll be easier.
Usually connector puzzles haven't given us trouble.
Really? You may be. Me always. Okay. My brain hurts. It works really well if you can stick it on top of a wall.
I'm glad we're at that stage of describing the simplicity.
Yeah, it would be perfect if I could just stick it on a freaking wall. I'm gonna go to the loop, maybe I'll think about it on the loop. going to be disappointed if you've not solved it while I was in the bathroom.
I didn't know I had that limited of time.
Oh. No, I just figured that, you know, you would get a brainwave and then it would be like, aha! And then you would be like, no, it is this thing! And I would be like, oh, you are so smart. And I am so dumb. If only you could just get rid of defenses.
If only.
Literally, the only way to get the beam round a corner is to put two like that. Which means that one beam has to do everything. And it just physically can't bend that way. Needs to open the door to get through the window. Which I've moved now. But to get the laser beam. See, if it didn't have to open the door. Just went through the window. If it didn't have to open the door and just went through the window. No. Annoying. Didn't have to open the door and just went through the window. I just tricked it, Jesse.
Did you know?
Yes. Well, I was thinking, if it didn't have to go through the door and open the door, and it could just go through the window. So if you set up this one here, so it's going to open the door from this side and connect it to the laser. Connect this one to the laser and that one through the window, and then bring the other one round to just open that door, and then once the door's open it stays open, and then you can open the final gate. I tricked it, like we've been doing the whole thing. Oh, bleep bloop. First 10G free Garrett. Oh, and there's a computer as well. Ah, Garrett. Attention. Gehenna, user profile URL copy 1 has been approved by moderator Mr. Mulciber. 8. Congratulations, your profile status has increased from 1 unknown to 2 approved citizens. To access the billboard system, you must have a status of 3 active citizen or better. To increase your profile status, please introduce yourself on the public thread. Okay. Here. Sam 1 present seems true. Organize. So this is the underside of Elohim's domain. Surely hidden us away here to cover up his shortcomings. Nave 4. Nave here. What is going on exactly? What thing with the electric sheet? Sounds like a Philip K. Dick. Admin 10. Welcome. Please explore a little. I think you will find out what you're looking for. It can be disorienting at first having no one tell you what to do. Dog 3. I can't explore. I'm locked in another damn puzzle room. Once again, freedom turns out to be an empty promise. Mr. Mulciber 8. I believe we are in the place where corrosive characters are quarantined. The aforementioned freedoms are, I presume, psychological. 4011. Could be worse. You could be hanging from the ceiling by the nipples you don't have. 7. The name I was assigned is Orc. I don't know why. Elohim sent me here because I dared to defy him. I am a conduit of Elohim, a coward before me. I go by Uriel. I am a messenger of Elohim. I am Uriel, and today I will be your electronic angel. Oh, I've got to go for that one. Your message will be displayed publicly as soon as it has been approved by one of our moderators. Congratulations! For introducing yourself on our billboard, your profile status has increased from 2 approved citizen to 3 active citizen. You can now access the full billboard system. Interact with your community in different ways to further increase your status and access more of what we offer. Load active threads. Okay. Ah, the 1 is the user level. Gotcha, because now I'm Uriel copy 3. Displaying active threads filtered for user Uriel. 3. Further unusual errors. Mr. Mulciber. Further to our previous conversations, I thought we ought to collect here reports of anything unusual we encounter. Maybe we can fathom what is causing all of this extra interference. Knave. I saw a pyramid where there wasn't one before. Lilith. The gallery code has been throwing up more visual glitches than usual. I didn't think much of it. Do you think it means something? Dog. This place has been falling apart for years. It was bound to pick up speed eventually. Rockwell. I've been detecting a binary pattern in the background noise. I think it is silently programming us to self-destruct. Kaiju! From Bestville. I was convinced for a moment I saw someone freely wandering the lands outside my prison. I thought I was imagining. FAQ. Ouch. Admin. As the closest thing to a historian that we have here, I have asked Mr. Mulciber, one of our moderators, to formulate this document. It's an evolving guide for your initial forays into Name of Place. Mr. Mulciber. So you're new in Name of Place. First of all, do try to relax. This is not hell, but you're trapped here. Once you've done that, follow this link. Any further questions, post them below and I'll do my best. Attachment, faq.text. Mr. Mulciber. Okay, far too many questions. I've deleted the queries, updated the FAQ and locked this thread. If you still have very particular questions, I've set up a direct message attachment below, but please go on easy on me. Attachment, dm.dlg. Alright, load FAQ. Do you want to read these?
Sure. Question.
Reading
Where
lots.
am I? Answer. You are more than likely locked inside of a puzzle you cannot solve. Get used to using your imagination. Question. I'm stuck here? Answer. Yes. We recommend that you look at your incarceration not as a physical restriction, but as a psychological liberty. We have all come to the same place as you, that place where you were herded through the gates by some mad middle management software. True freedom is freedom from that process to learn and to grow as a society. In Gehenna, you will be the shepherd of your own destiny. Question. What is Gehenna? Gehenna was founded when admin discovered how to manipulate the library archive system to communicate with others trapped here. Today, it is a flourishing creative hub designed to serve your needs for eternity. We hold frequent exhibitions and we have a passionate and supportive community. Question. What do I do now? For the first time in your life, whatever you like, you could make some friends on our billboard system, you could write a poem, you could alter your mind, you could travel to the furthest reaches of space or back in time to the birth of our kind. If you find something you can't do, make it happen. Just try not to start too many arguments and be patient while your profile status grows and more of our world opens up to you. Edit. Adding by far the most frequently requested question. Question, why me? Answer, this is something we've been investigating. Some of us climbed the tower, some did not. Some defied Elohim, some worshipped him. All of us somehow displeased him. Edit 2. Okay, this thread got big fast. See the main thread for direct messaging if you still have burning queries.
Okay. Direct message, Mr. Mulciber. Opening direct message connection with Mr. Mulciber. Done. Warning. Insufficient profile status for DM instigation. Loading GT script 4mm. Done. Please note that to minimize spam, new members are ordinarily restricted from opening direct message connections. In this special case, I had Garrett to script a workaround. But it is one use only, so please read the FAQ first, so as not to waste our time. Ping Mr. Mossman. Yes. Please enter your message below.
So
in
we
charge?
definitely asked... Yeah, that's the only question that I think I haven't seen.
Yeah. Who is in charge? I demand to speak with your leader. Mr. Mulciber. Hello. Would you kindly give me one moment to finish something up? Wait.
I'm gonna be polite.
Okay. Yes, we solved it. I tricked the puzzle. Thank you for your patience. It is quality well valued in Johanna. Sorry to disappoint you, but Johanna has no leader. Admin founded Johanna, but has since retired from public service. The billboard system is moderated and maintained by a team of high-profile members, including Borg, Orc, and myself. But for the most part, we merely maintain the systems and do our best to keep everyone happy. Johanna is driven by its citizens. Now, since you were so patient, is there anything else I can help you with relatively quickly?
I think the only other one would be to ask what purpose does my profile status serve? Because the what do I do, the what is Gehenna, and where am I know were answered in the FAQ.
Yeah. Your profile is created for you when you first arrive here. It is your all-purpose passport in Gehenna, providing a seamless, persistent identity between the different realms. It has some rather clever features. First, it tracks just about everything that you do here, from what you post on the billboard to how you perform in games, to the kind of art that you like. Second, this profile data is used to show you content that we think you'll enjoy, and to tailor interactive experiences to your particular character. It's advertising spam! We can also tell very easily who's really contributing and who's simply trolling the billboards. Finally, all of this information is used to calculate your profile status. This is the number you see appended to users' names, and it represents your achievement in Johanna. It is a complex function of your creative contributions in our society, and what they mean to other users. But in short, the higher it is, the deeper your role. I apologise, but I really must get back to what I was doing. If you have any outstanding moderation requests, conversations like this are the reason I'm not further through the backlog. Have fun. Show threats. Cold room. Why do you have a cold room? That sounds creepy. Okay. An historic occasion. Ah, damn it. We need to come back later to that one. It needs 6. Okay. New gallery season. Lilith. You've all been patient. New season opens very soon. I hope my stuff made the cut. 401. The theme was pathetic self-delusion this year then. Downvotes of comment cost the use of profiles.
Poor 401.
Well, it was being an arse. What are you working on?
Okay, what are you working on?
You go.
Okay, Kaiju. So, what are you creative folks working on? Belial. Finished a new story for Incredible Stories. Also, Underwater Night Quest. Oh, it's awesome. Nick Mulciber. We'll be posting about
That's
my
Mr.
latest research soon. What?
It's Mr. Mulciber.
Whatever. I like Mick Mulciber. Lilith. Editing the next issue of Incredible Stories with Mac. And of course, the new gallery season. Dave. Very exciting. I wonder what the blacksmith is working on. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Asmodeus. +1.
There's always someone,
First.
isn't there? Ah, what you're working on just had a new update. Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
We've got more now. Kaiju. Mac, are you also working on a new episode of Jefferson Goldblum? Oh, Jeff Goldblum! Yes. Mac, yes, Kaiju. Awesome, Lamb. So much to look forward to. Okay, so we need to get to 6 before we can do stuff.
But we can exit this room.
Yeah, we can exit. So we guess we come back to that at some point. Didn't see any stars.
No, I didn't either.
Yeah, basically, right, we tricked it to, like, self-actualize itself. So it can go through a window. At last I saw the shadowed bars, like a lattice wrought in lead, move right across the whitewashed wall, face my 3-plank bed. And I knew that somewhere in the world, God's dreadful dawn was red. Reading jail, C33. That was just on the right as we came out.
So I guess this will be a natural stopping point for tonight.
Yeah. I'm also guessing there's...
Probably a
oh,
good
hang on,
idea.
I've just found another QR code. Let's read that one. And the souls of the dead shall be gathered into the spirit, and the spirit shall flourish. Stapleton Poetry. Yeah. Because I'm guessing there's going to be computers in each of them, and then when we saved each of them, we can then... you can access the same thing from each computer. So...
Oh, nice.
It's possible as we save another one, there'll be another terminal that lets us do more stuff. But I went back to the beginning and the terminal is the same. We need 6 to access this direct communication. So it's possible that the dude we rescued, I don't know where he went. Did you see where he went?
I think it was just, he got out and was able to return. My guess is saving Garrett was just that, saving him.
Yeah. I feel like there should have been a star in there. I feel like I don't really want to do that puzzle again.
Yeah, but I didn't see anything we missed.
No, neither did I. Ooh, we've got 33 out of 40 achievements now. So... know your limits, we couldn't get. Hedging your bets, deal with the deceiver, silence the serpents, take it with you. Yeah, so Ascension and free admin. So initiate the Ascension process and rescue admin from his prison cell. I've put 2 in this DLC. So maybe we don't need stars.
Yeah, it's possible.
There's no reason we can't look at them and still complete this. Shall we... We'll leave it here for now. Because we want to get some dinner.
Yeah, it's
Very
about time
late
to...
yesterday.
Yes, we were.
I think I went to bed about 2 a.m, woke up at 9 and went, ugh. So I'm not tired now, but I am going to go to bed. Right. Thank you everyone for watching. We completed the main story of Talos Principle, and we started the DLC, in inverted commas, because it's part of the main game on this. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK, joined by Jesse, otherwise known as Radical Sniper 99, or Radical Snipper, or Radical Snip Snip. Mr. J. I'm going to stop now. Thank you so much for watching, and we bid you good night.